So I tell you what else I am. I'm also an old human being, or at least I'm starting to feel it now, because I remember when the Sharks came to be. And this is going to segue perfectly into what Shawn's going to go over here in a second. There's your cue. Look how smooth I did that. I remember when the Sharks came in, and this was 91, and they hit the ground running, not just with their color scheme, with their sweet logo. Like, they really were a phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like, the Sharks just came in and hit the ground running and were just cool from the jump, and the teal and again, that is a world-class logo.
Oh, it's one of the best in all of sports, right?
I have to say, even in your dark days, you're going to get sweet gear. It's not all going to be celebrating.
It reminds me of the Carolinas when the Hornets and Panthers came to be. Sweet logos, sweet mascot, sweet colors. You just wanted to be a part of it.
Absolutely. So 91, they come out, and I remember this. And so some of the history is it's kind of funny, is the Bay Area, back in 91, there were some concerns that perhaps Tech had peaked and was not going to keep going. Like when I read the news of that time, yeah.
It was just a trend.
Exactly.
We're just a fad.
Right. Like, no, this internet thing won't keep going. Blockbuster Video, that's where the money is. That's where it is. And frozen yogurt, fat-free.
That's right. Fat-free, of course.
Fat-free, of course. So your Sharks come in 91, and they hit all the notes, and they hit a Bay Area that is kind of struggling. And as teams can do, they put a little charge in the Bay Area. And Shawn, you got something to share with the group?
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about that first year.
Yes.
Or that first game, I guess, right? October 5th, 1991. They played the Vancouver Canucks back-to-back games. They had a 2-game series with them. So to start their inaugural season, they went to Vancouver, and then Vancouver came down to Daly City, which is kind of cool. So the Sharks, for 2 years, played at the Cow Palace in Daly City. That place held 11,000 people for hockey games. Tiny arena. Compared to now, do we call it the SAP Center or the SAP? How do the cool kids say it?
SAP.
Okay, the SAP Center.
How are the
or just the SAP?
I say this because my seats in 410 are just Corey's are just, man, you're born to be SAP. But our seats are just under the SAP sign. And so when they're playing poorly, I say, yeah, we're real saps.
Nah, that's good. That's good.
Actually, I should say the cool people call it the Shark Tank, but
yeah, okay. You're right. The Shark Tank started in 1993. That holds 17,000 people for a hockey game, compared to 11,000 back in the Cow Palace in Daly City. Daly City is almost an hour drive from San Jose. That's where the San Jose Sharks played the first 2 years. It's kind of interesting. They lost that first game 5-2, but no one cares because that pregame show is the best pregame show you're ever going to see in sports. Chris, can you post the link? If you don't, Danny's going to get mad at you.
And actually do it this time.
I am such a link liar. Like, I never deliver on links.
Because
yes, I need to deliver.
Man, this light show. When I showed Megan, she's like, 1991. She was astonished. This looks like a show from today.
The future, even.
The future. It was beautiful. There's a shark that turns into a hockey player, that turns back into a shark, as the Jaws theme song that's kind of mashed up is going on. And it's just remarkable. And then it ends with a shark biting a stick, which turns into the logo, right? It's beautiful.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yes. That light show in 1991, you could hear the fans too. They're like, half of them are cheering, half were just like jaw dropped in awe. They couldn't believe what they were seeing.
I wonder if that light show
the Sharks
Silicon Valley.
That's what brought Tech back.
Yes. All right, sorry, Shawn.
Not too much else. Just the Sharks were led by captain Doug Wilson, who later became their GM. I don't know if the Shark Tanks love Doug Wilson. I know he stepped away a couple years ago, but he played for him in the inaugural season, which is cool.
Yeah,
very.
And they had a good turnaround. 2 years they were completely awful. I think let me get this right, their second season. So the first season went 17-58-5. Second season went 11-71-2. They won 11 games.
Oh no.
Then season number 3, they go from 11 wins to 33 wins. Make the playoffs in their third season and upset number 1 Detroit Red Wings in a 7-game series.
Yes.
And then they made the playoffs again the following year and also beat a team. So, the turnaround from 11 wins to knocking off the number 1 overall seed in year 3 kind of resonates with the Carolinas we just talked about. Sounds like the Panthers.
Yeah, true.
For sure.
These colors, yeah. Yeah, it was a cool turnaround and cool story. And that light show is a must watch. It takes 4 minutes of your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.